Karma is a word you may have heard. It can sound big and complicated, but its truth is very simple. At its heart, karma is about cause and effect. It means that what you do now helps to create what happens later. It is the simple, powerful law of return. You get back what you put out into the world. Think of your life as a beautiful, empty field. Every action you take is a seed you plant. Every choice you make waters those seeds. Over time, a garden grows, and that garden is your life. The journey begins with this gentle awareness. It is not for your deep thoughts or big plans. It is a journal of your small choices. In this journal, you write down the little things. A kind word you offered to a stranger. A moment of impatience in a long line. The choice to listen fully when someone was speaking. The choice to scroll on your phone instead. This is the journal of choices. It is a powerful tool. It helps you see how the smallest acts, the simplest decisions, add up. They build your days, and your days build your future. This idea is not meant to scare you. It is meant to empower you. It means you have a hand in shaping your own destiny. You are the author of your own story. Every single day you get to write a new page. You can choose the words you use. You can choose the actions you take. This is a message of profound hope. It tells us that no matter what has happened before, today is a new beginning. We can start right now with one small choice to create a more peaceful and fulfilling tomorrow. The tone here is one of calm and possibility. We are not looking back with regret. We are looking forward with intention. We are learning to be the gardeners of our own lives. We learn to notice which seeds we are planting. Are they seeds of love, of anger, of patience, of frustration? By simply noticing, we gain the power to choose differently. We can begin to consciously cultivate the life we truly want to live, one small, mindful action at a time. The journey begins with this gentle awareness. Our lives today often reflect the choices we have made in the past. This is not a punishment or a reward system from the universe. It is a simple, natural outcome, like a sound echoing in a valley. If you have spent years practicing the piano, your present life includes the ability to create beautiful music. If you have spent time learning to cook healthy meals, your present life includes the gift of good food and well-being. The actions of your past have created the skills and situations you experience right now. It is a clear and direct line of cause and effect. Think about the relationships in your life. If you have planted seeds of trust and kindness with your friends, you may now find yourself surrounded by a strong support system. People feel safe with you. They know they can count on you. If, however, you have planted seeds of gossip or anger, you may find that your relationships feel tense or unstable. This is not magic. It is the natural result of human connection. We are drawn toward what feels good and safe. We pull away from what feels hurtful. Our past actions have taught people how to treat us. This principle works within our own minds and bodies as well. If you have a habit of speaking to yourself with harsh criticism, your present moment may be filled with self-doubt and anxiety. You have trained your own mind to be your enemy. But if you have practiced self-compassion, forgiving your own mistakes, and celebrating small wins, your present moment will likely feel more peaceful. You have built an inner refuge of kindness. Your body, too, remembers your choices about rest, food, and movement, and it reflects those choices in your energy levels today. Understanding this connection is the key to freedom. It is not about blaming your past self for your current struggles. It is about recognizing the pattern so you can change it. Let's return to the idea of a journal of choices. This is a practical way to see karma in action in your own life. You do not need a fancy book. A small notebook, a notes app on your phone will do. The goal is simple: to become an observer of your own life. For one day, just write down your choices without judgment. Note the moment you chose to hold the door for someone. Note the moment you cut someone off in traffic. Write down when you chose to take a deep breath instead of snapping back at a comment. After a few days of this practice, a pattern will begin to emerge. You will see your habits in black and white. You might notice that you are more patient in the morning. You might notice you grow irritable in the afternoon. You might see that you often choose to say yes to requests, even when you are tired and need to rest. This journal is a mirror. It reflects your automatic behaviors back to you. It shows you the threads you are weaving into the fabric of your life, often without even realizing you are doing it. This is not an exercise in finding fault with yourself. It is an exercise in awareness. You cannot change what you do not see. The journal simply shines a light on your daily reality. It helps you move from being a passive passenger in your life to an active, conscious driver. When you see a pattern you do not like, you are not failing. You are learning. The first step to using this gentle guide for your life is simple. Notice. Before you can change anything, you must first see it clearly. This step is all about paying attention. It is about waking up to the small moments of your day. We move through so much of our lives on autopilot. We react without thinking. We follow old habits without questioning them. The step of noticing asks you to simply pause and watch. It is a quiet, internal process. You are becoming a witness to your own experience without immediate judgment. Imagine you are driving and someone cuts you off. Your automatic reaction might be a surge of anger. Your heart might race. You might honk your horn or say something harsh. In the practice of noticing, you simply observe this happening inside you. You think, there is the anger. My face feels hot. My hands are gripping the wheel. You are not trying to stop the anger. You are not judging yourself for feeling it. You are just noticing that it is there. This small space of observation is incredibly powerful. Let's think of another example. A coworker shares some good news, and you feel a pang of jealousy. It is an uncomfortable feeling, one we often try to push away. Instead of ignoring it, you can just notice it. You can say to yourself, there is that feeling of jealousy. It feels tight in my chest. I am comparing my journey to theirs. By naming the feeling and noticing its physical sensations, you take away some of its power. You are not the jealousy. You are the one who is noticing the jealousy. This creates a little bit of distance. This practice extends to all areas of your life. Notice how your body feels when you eat certain foods. Notice the tone of voice you use with your family at the end of a long day. Notice your urge to pick up your phone when you have a moment of quiet. Just notice. This is a form of mindfulness. It brings you into the present moment. You are not lost in thought about the past or the future. You are right here, right now, simply observing what is. This is the foundation upon which all conscious change is built. Just notice. You can see how one thing led to another. This clarity gives you power. You can look at your life right now and ask, what past choices led me here? Then, more importantly, you can ask, what new choices can I make today to lead me somewhere better tomorrow? The past is a teacher, not a jailer. It shows us the path we have been on so we can consciously choose our direction forward. Once you have practiced noticing, you can move to the second step. Choose. After you create that small space between a situation and your reaction, you find a moment of freedom. In that moment, you have the power to make a different choice. This is where you actively begin to shape your future. You have noticed your old pattern. Now you can consciously choose a new one. The choice does not have to be a monumental shift. The most powerful changes often begin with the smallest, most manageable decisions. Let's go back to the example of being cut off in traffic. You have noticed the surge of anger. Now, in that pause, you can choose. Your old habit might be to honk and get upset. Your new choice could be to take one deep breath. Just one. You can choose to loosen your grip on the steering wheel. You can choose to wish the other driver a safe journey. You are not choosing to like what they did. You are choosing not to let their action control your inner peace. You are choosing a different path for yourself. Consider the feeling of jealousy toward a coworker. You have noticed the feeling. Now you can choose. The old habit might be to withdraw or make a subtle, critical comment later. A new choice could be to walk over and congratulate them sincerely. It might feel difficult at first, but it is a choice. You could also choose to take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for in your own career. You are choosing to shift your focus from lack to abundance. You are choosing a response that builds you up instead of tearing you or someone else down. This step is about intention. You are deciding on purpose how you want to act. If you notice you always say yes to every request, your new choice might be to pause before answering. You can choose to say, "Let me check my calendar and get back to you." This gives you time to decide if you truly have the space and energy to help. The third step is where your choice becomes your reality. Act and repeat. A choice is just an idea until you put it into motion. This step is about taking that new choice and doing it, and then doing it again tomorrow, and the next day. This is how small acts build into powerful habits. It is through repetition that you carve new pathways in your brain and in your life. One single act of kindness is wonderful. A habit of kindness can change your entire world. Patience is your greatest friend in this step. Think of it like learning to play the guitar. You cannot just choose to play. You have to act. You have to pick up the instrument and practice the chords. Your fingers will be clumsy at first. It will feel awkward, but you act and you repeat. Day after day, you practice. Over time, your fingers learn where to go. The awkwardness fades. Soon, you are making music without even thinking about it. The new action has become a natural habit. The same is true for choosing a new response to stress. The same is true for a new way of speaking to your loved ones. Let's use a story to see this. Imagine a woman named Maria who noticed she complained a lot. It was her automatic response to almost anything. She chose to change this. Her new action was simple. Every time she caught herself about to complain, she would instead find one thing to be grateful for in that moment. The first day was hard. She had to stop herself a dozen times, but she did it. She acted and she repeated. After a month, her family noticed she seemed happier. After 3 months, she realized her own outlook on life felt lighter and more hopeful. Repetition is what makes the change stick. Use reminders to help you. Put a sticky note on your bathroom mirror that says "breathe." Set an alarm on your phone for the afternoon to remind you to check your posture. Ask a trusted friend to gently remind you of your goal. These small tools support your new action. Do not expect perfection. You will forget. You will fall back into old habits. When that happens, just gently begin again. Each time you repeat the new act, you are strengthening the new path. To bring this all together, remember the simple heart of this message. Karma is not a grand mystery. It is the steady and reliable truth that your choices shape your life. Your actions are causes, and your life experiences are the effects. By understanding this, you are given a beautiful gift: the power to participate in the creation of your own future. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the artist. You are the writer. You are the gardener. Your future is being built today, in this very moment, with the choices you are making right now. The path forward is gentle. It is made of 3 simple steps. First, notice your actions and reactions without judgment. Become a calm observer of your own life. Second, in the space awareness creates, choose a new way. Decide with intention how you want to respond. Third, act on that choice. Repeat it with patience and self-compassion. Small, consistent acts of conscious choice are the most powerful force for change. They build habits. Your habits build your character. Your habits build your destiny. Be kind to yourself on this journey. This is not about achieving perfection. It is about making progress. If you slip and fall back into an old habit, do not be discouraged. That is part of the process. Notice it. Forgive yourself. Begin again with your very next choice. Every single moment is a new opportunity to plant a seed of kindness, patience, or peace. Your journal of choices is never finished. Turn to a fresh, clean page and write a new, more beautiful story for yourself, starting today. As we close, take a quiet moment. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Think of one small, kind choice you can make today. Maybe send a loving text. Maybe take 5 minutes of silence for yourself. Maybe simply smile at the next person you see. Hold that choice in your heart. Let it be the first seed you consciously plant for your beautiful future. The power is in your hands. Thank you for watching. Begin one small, kind act today.